morning and welcome to a Ohio State gets a huge commitment out of the transfer portal edition of the OHIO podcast. Do us a big favor, everybody, and smash that like button. Please do us a big favor, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you comment down the comment section below. We want to hear from you. YouTube definitely wants to hear from you so that more people can hear from me. That's how this thing works. And if we're going to talk about Beau Atkinson and what he means to Ohio State, it behooves me to go out and get an expert who knows all about him because he's watched him for several years play for the North Carolina Tar Heels. And that's why we are a part of the College Huddle. And with me right now is Nathan from the Heel Brothers. He's on his way to the beach, but he's taking time out to talk to all of you. What's going on, Nathan?
I have to go to the beach because my heart's broken right now. Bo Atkinson is gone. Thor is gone. I'm so sad to see Sir Bo take his talents up there to the Buckeye State. But man, the memories he gave us,
Did you
I'm,
call
I'm
him
thankful.
Thor? Is that like his
Yes,
nickname, Thor?
that is a nickname that my brother and I over at the Hill Brothers have come up with. That he hit me with that once before, early part of last season, and Thor has just stuck. And you look at him and you watch him, and Thor fits.
You
I'm
know
telling
what?
you, dude's
We're
huge.
we're just gonna adopt that over here at the OHO podcast then.
Do
You
it.
guys you guys started it, we're taking it. All right, what are we
That's
getting
it.
here, man? What are we getting? Sounds like this guy was a big deal for you guys.
Oh my God. He had his coming out party last season for sure. He's been with us for a couple of seasons now, redshirted 1 year, and man, when he came in, we didn't know what was expected of him, quite frankly. You had guys on the edge like Des Evans and Kamen Rucker, for instance. We brought in Amari Gainer last year out of Florida State. And just guys to have coming off the edge, experienced guys. And this guy was just sitting there collecting all of this knowledge from some great pass rushers. And a guy like Kamen Rucker, who was undersized, who's just a dog. I expect him to get drafted tonight as we're speaking. Can't wait to see that happen for him. But in the 2023 year, so Drake's last year, um, Bo Atkinson got some run, and when he did, he lit the world on fire. North Carolina and Mac Brown saw it and pushed him out there. And last year, Kamen was hurt a lot and Bo just went off. This dude is a high energy, high motor. He is a fine ball, get quarterback. He is that kind of player. He never takes a play off. He always wants to be on the field. You have to keep him off the field in order to give him some rest throughout the game. He is going to go out there. He's going to blow up any type of play that somebody's trying to run to his side. Offenses are tried their best to scheme away from him because when that ball snapped, Bo Atkinson's coming, and you best get the ball out pretty quick or else you're going to get lit up. And he showed that a lot last season. Very few lapses last year. Very few. His vision is great. His hand-eye coordination is on par. His hands getting around these tackles. He reminds me a lot of Aaron Donald in that sense. You saw the handwork from Aaron Donald, the way he's just able just to finesse his way by a tackle using his hands and trying to get that leverage. His feet placement is off the chart. He's a guy that will bull rush you in a heartbeat. He's powerful, hence the name Thor. And he's big, he's strong, and he's fast for his size.
Mm.
To be that big, dude's quick, and he has quickly made a name for himself. We were really worried when the end of the 23 season came that he was going to potentially leave because there was just so much talent, and there's no way that dude couldn't get paid. But he's loyal. He's a loyal guy, and the reason he left North Carolina, because it's a question mark. Why leave North Carolina? Bill Belichick comes in. We're starting to notice a little bit of this. There is some internal misunderstandings that are going on currently right now. New regime, a lot going on. And yeah, you can kind of see it in that picture, but that picture don't quite look. You need to look up the picture sometime of him after he got the sack on Spencer Rattler in South Carolina back in the 23 season. That's really he showed off the muscles, and he's gotten bigger since then. Um, but for sure, he's a guy that if as long as he stays healthy and he hasn't had any injury issues. So God, I hope to death that doesn't start this year. But if he's healthy, I don't see Michigan getting what 5 straight on you guys this year. I don't see that. Okay, he's gonna light them up. He's gonna light them up.
Ooh, you're speaking a love language to my audience right now, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you,
So
he is the man.
So I was going to ask you why he even, this is a North Carolina kid, why he even got in the portal. So
Mhm.
you're thinking that there was a little bit of a change over in the new coaching staff, and he just kind of wanted a new start then from that.
Yeah, there have been a few people since the spring portal hit that have left that are some head scratchers. He's one of them. And I've talked to some of our insiders, and there's a lot that I can't go into, but let's just say it's a new day in Chapel Hill, and there's a lot to get figured out. And a lot of it is going to be just going through the motions. Carolina's got to go through North Carolina is a program that Mac Brown did a great job of recruiting at some areas, a guy like Bo Atkinson, a guy like Kamen Rucker, a guy like Elijah Huzzy, bringing him in from the portal, guys that we're going to see drafted tonight, things of that nature. He brought in a good number of players, but there's a lot of turnover right now, and this team had been underperforming. I think we can all see that from a national standpoint. We could get up there to the 10th ranked team in the country, and then all of a sudden we fall off, and you wouldn't even know North Carolina was 10th ranked at any point in time during the season. Uh, they underperformed, and a lot of that was coaching, but a lot of that was personalities as well. And guys like Bo were outside of that, which is why it's head scratching to see him leave. And it hurts because he's one of the guys with the personality and the motor that you want on your squad. He's a championship caliber player. That's who Bo Atkinson is. That's who you guys are getting is a championship caliber player.
What's he like outside of the lines? We've watched a lot of film on him. We've seen the statistics. You're talking about him, the kind of player he is. What's he like outside of football?
So he is a guy that gets into the community and cares deeply about everything. I can't tell you how many times this guy has been going to hospitals we have in Chapel Hill, visiting with kids and people that are going through hard times and need that little pick me up, and he's there, getting out there and being a part of little charitable events that's happening around the community. This guy is a he's a saint, man. He's a great guy. He's a great interview too. Awesome. I'd tell you, I'd just go back and check out some of his interviews that he's had with football and everything else. And he's a great interview, high energy, very much. He's full of personality. I like the guy a lot. He's my kind of guy, that's for sure. And he's an awesome dude, man. Great guy, great family from what we can tell. Doesn't cause no issues, don't cause no interruptions. He very much loved getting involved with his teammates and uh, building them up as much as possible on and off the field. So yeah, you guys are getting a gem. He gets the green gem mark out of college football 25 or 26. We're getting ready to hit now. He gets that thing.
Nice, nice. One more question for you. Um, Now he's an edge guy. Any chance he could kick inside on like maybe a rushman package on third down, or is he strictly an edge
Mhm.
guy?
No, he actually did a lot of that when you had came in on one side, Dez on the other, and Bo was kind of brought inside the line a little bit, and it was called the psycho package. That's what we
Oh,
had this year. It was
that's
called the
cool.
psycho package. Yeah,
Nice.
it was nuts. And sure enough, that psycho package worked a lot. It worked a lot for sure.
Mm. Interesting. Yeah, that's something Larry loves to do. He calls it the Rushman package, where basically
There you
he puts four down edge rushers and
go.
across the line of scrimmage and says, "Just go kill the quarterback, guys." So that sounds like it's right up his alley. I like that. Um, awesome, dude, man.
Easy plug and play. Easy
Yeah,
plug and play.
I love it, man. Dude, this was so awesome. I know you're heading to the beach. I know you got a nice evening on your hands. I appreciate you jumping on here. Tell everybody where the best North Carolina podcast can be found because I'm going to toot your horn even if you don't because it is the best North Carolina podcast out there.
Me and my brother Alan and Nathan, we are your Hill brothers, and we're homegrown. We're family of Tar Heels, and man, we enjoy hopping over there and talking on North Carolina Tar Heels, all sports, football, basketball, baseball going on currently right now. Carolina moving up, back up in the top 10 of Carolina baseball. But we're over on YouTube, youtube.com/Heel Brothers, just like the logo you see up there in the top right of the screen as well. And you can come over there, hang out with us, talk all things North Carolina. We want to hear from you. And I'm going to keep an eye on Ohio State this year, man. You guys have got one of my guys, man. I love that. I love that he's going to a program that just won a national championship. They're reloading, and you guys, eh, you're looking pretty good. And I'm glad to see him going to a place where he has the chance to play at the level in which I believe that he should be at, and that's the championship level. And I'm thankful for that a whole lot. But yeah, hang out with us over there at the Hill Brothers, and as always, go Hill.
Thank you so much, Nathan, man. I appreciate it. You're breaking up on me. You must be getting close to the beach, my brother. So I appreciate you jumping on, guys. Go check out the Heel Brothers, my man. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna dissect this with my co-host Chris. Till next time. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, Buckeye Nation. The OHIO podcast is thrilled to partner with Export Mouthguards, the innovators redefining protection in contact sports. Introducing the Ninja Pro Mouthguard, the strongest and most advanced mouthguard on the market. Engineered by dental experts, it's designed to deliver elite protection with a sleek, low-profile fit. Made with carbon fiber and multi-layer construction, it's impact tested to keep you safe from even the hardest hits. But that's not all. The Ninja Pro is 3D printed for 100% custom fit, offering unbeatable comfort and security for any athlete. From football to MMA, dominate your game with confidence while safeguarding your teeth and jaw. Getting started is easy. Use our home impression kit to create your custom fit and enjoy prepaid shipping. It's protection delivered right to your door. Plus, with a 1-year warranty and 100% satisfaction guarantee, and proudly made in the USA, the Ninja Pro is your ultimate defense on the field or in the ring. And here's the best part. When you visit exportguards.com, use promo code OHIO at checkout to get 20% off your purchase. That's right, 20% off elite protection made just for you. Protect your game, protect your future. Choose Export Ninja Pro Mouthguards, where innovation meets protection. Head to exportguards.com and use promo code OHIO.
And we are back, and I am joined by the better half of the OHIO podcast here, my co-host Chris the Wow.
As long as you know.
Man Wild. I do know.
Okay.
I do know this. Yeah, I do know this. We may have just picked up Jack Sawyer Jr.
I love this guy, Eric. And you know, I predicted this a couple weeks ago in a video I did as soon as I found out this guy was on the market. I said that this guy was an Ohio State fit.
Oh,
And, you know, I love his attitude. I love the way he plays. Tremendous stats on a very, very bad North Carolina
yeah.
team.
Let's. Well, as Nate said, they underperformed last year, hence why they've got a new head coach.
Yeah.
But in a team that underperformed, this was the bright spot on their team. Thor, they nicknamed him Thor. I loved it. We're just
Yes.
going to keep it. It makes sense to me. Let's talk about those stats. Let's talk about his measurables first. 6'6", 265 pounds. Yes, he's a defensive lineman on the edge. As Nathan said, they will kick him inside on third downs. He's going to be in the Rushman package. Huge, huge need for Ohio State was met here. He offers you depth on the outside and someone you can kick in on the inside. Um, massive get for that. And then last year, 35 total tackles, 24 of which were solo. He had 7.5 sacks last season, were his stats. As a redshirt freshman in 2023, 19 total tackles, 11 of which were solo, 3.5 sacks, one forced fumble. Chris, your thoughts on Beau Thor Atkinson?
Again, I love this guy. I love this get. Ryan Day goes to the portal, and I think he just pulled magic out of the portal again. This is a guy who's going to really push those younger guys who are taking over on those defensive ends. I mean, Eric, this is a guy who can push for starting time. Right now, I'm telling you, this guy can push these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know Ryan Day is a loyal guy. I think that he's going to give the guys who have been in line their fair shot. But we've seen it. If they aren't performing, he doesn't hesitate to pull the trigger now. And this is a guy who can step in. And like I said, he's going to bring extra intensity. He's going to bring, I think, a great attitude, a great athleticism. Like you said, some versatility. This is a guy who I think, as you mentioned during the Rushman package, can kick in and play that three. Uh, I love it. I love this pickup, and I think that right now, I think we still need to go out and get a solid defensive tackle, a true defensive tackle, who can add additional depth in that category. But if we do that as well, I'm telling you right now, this team's back in the national championship game next season.
They're trending. They're trending that way, and this is going to be a big part of that. There's no doubt about that. No ifs, ands, or buts about
You
it.
talked about Jack Sawyer. Man, does he not look like he's got that same swagger that Jack had?
He does. Yes, he does. There's very much a Jack Sawyer swag
And I don't
about
want to
him.
put that pressure on him coming in right out of the
No,
gate,
but I
but I
think
feel like he can live up to it. Kid's only a sophomore too, Eric.
a
So he's
redshirt
got
sophomore.
what's that?
Redshirt
Redshirt
sophomore.
sophomore. So I mean, conceivably, we could see 2 years out of him yet. I don't know that we do, but it's possible. I mean, we could conceivably see 3, but I highly doubt that
Sorry,
happens.
I'm sorry. He's a redshirt junior.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought he was.
maybe let's see.
He's a
Redshirt
sophomore
freshman,
according
redshirt.
to everything I've read.
Well, maybe he's got 2 years of eligibility left.
Yes.
I know that.
Yes.
So maybe he's a true junior. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought
Probably
I
a redshirt
digress.
sophomore.
I should have asked
And we
Nathan
both
that
probably should
question.
have known that before we even started, Eric. But you know
Well,
what? We were just excited about the get.
I know that's part. I make at least 3 verbal blunders on these videos a week, so I guess that's 3.5 now.
Well, considering how many videos you do, Eric, that's a lot of verbal blunders. Not
Is
3 per week, you mean?
yes.
Okay, I thought you were saying you do 3 per episode. I was like, that's a
No.
lot of verbal blunders.
No. 3 per week. Yeah, come on. Um, so let's get back to Beau.
Yeah.
We got a Beau Jackson, and now we have a Beau Atkinson. Feeling pretty good about that. And we got one on offense, one on defense. I think they're going to get familiar with each other in the practice field this fall. And I'm feeling really good about this pickup. What does this say about Larry Johnson, in your opinion, Chris?
That people understand he is the GOAT. When it comes to defensive linemen, he is the GOAT. And I think it says a lot about the fact that, a lot of people have been very critical of Larry Johnson, and we have been very critical of this. We didn't know exactly what was going on. I think we maybe got a little bit, I think, leaned towards a Knowles perspective, but obvious, last season when there was some friction.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this proves that we were all wrong. This guy is not washed up. He's not done. He's going to coach as long as he wants to coach at Ohio State.
Absolutely.
As long as he keeps getting gets like this, and his lines keep performing, this guy's going to be around as long as he wants to be.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more on that one. So yeah, I think this speaks volumes Larry and for what is going on there. Now, can he do it in recruiting? Is the thing. This is transfer portal recruiting. Let's see if he can get some in the 2026 class as well. But A plus get, one of the biggest gets in the portal this season, and we're getting somebody who's going to, like you said, push for starting time and is definitely going to be a part of that third down rushman package and is going to be incredibly important for this team in another postseason run. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think about Beau in the comment section below. We want to hear from you guys. And do you have somebody else out there in the portal that you think we should go after, especially after at the defensive tackle position? Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going camping. This man's taking over. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. We'll see you Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, for our discussion roundtable. You're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be a great show. We got a special guest coming your way, and we're going to be talking all about the NFL draft, where the players landed. Was it good for them or bad for them? Which Buckeyes landed in the best spot? Which Buckeye landed in the worst spot? And of course, we're going to be talking a little bit more about Beau Atkinson. Don't miss Sunday night's roundtable, everybody. Till next time, be kind to one another. I owe someone's OH. Sing Carmen, Ohio with all your heart. Chris, you know what to do. OH!
IO.
Go Bucks.